Every year in the late spring, we've got our calendars marked for a great black bear hunt, and it's always an amazing experience when we get up to Canada and hunt with Sask Adrenaline Outfitters and Mike Ruben. We've been coming up here for years now, and every year we get on some giant bears. Mike doesn't take very many clients at all, which means in this giant area, you've got a great opportunity to see some big bears on every bait you might go sit. He runs cameras all the time. He knows where these giant bears are hitting the baits. My expectations for this hunt are super high because of our success in the past. This year I decided to bring my son Michael and Ruben on their first black bear hunts. Ruben guides with us on the SOE ranches down in Texas, and he loves to fish. I told him this would be one heck of a trip with the world-class fishing and the world-class bear hunting at Sask Adrenaline Outfitters. So this year I brought up the Bowtech SS34. Really like this bow. I'm shooting a black gold 5-pin sight. Not that you need 5 pins on these bear baits as close as they are. Classic Easton FMJs, that's my go-to hunting shaft. And I got the new stand release, which I really like. I'm shooting this setup, I'm shooting really, really good. No doubt, we flew a long way to get here. The first thing we're gonna do before we head to the woods is check our equipment to make sure everything is still on and shooting like it should. Michael and Ruben are both shooting X-caliber crossbows, and I'm shooting my Bowtech. This week the weather's gonna be great. Not too hot, not too cold. The bears are out, we're sighted in, and we're ready to head out. It's in there.
Mike showed me a camp pick of a bear that had just been here prior to us arriving. Big mature boar bear, and we're at 18 yards. Further shot to the by the camera, but we'll see if he comes back. That's a sound. Poor young boar. Big bear. He's coming down the road. So that was a big bear. He looked like a mature boar. And when he walked away, he seemed a lot bigger.
You know you catch a big fish when the ruler they got it set up for 40 inches.
Oh yeah, definitely. I saw that when I got on the boat. I'm like, oh yeah, that big fish.
Saskatchewan, Canada is home to a lot of lakes and rivers, tons of bodies of water. It's also home to some of the best freshwater fishing in North America. The lake that we're staying on has some world-class fishing for pike and walleye. My son Michael loves to fish, to say the least. All we've got to do is give him a fishing rod and he'll be out there for hours. These northern pike are the fish that Michael and Ruben wanted to target. They've got crazy sharp teeth. And one thing you have to have is some good steel leaders, and they better be long enough or these fish are going to cut the line when they thrash around when you hook them. If you ever get a chance to do this hunt, you've got to take the time to go fishing. It's something you will never forget.
God, look at that net, man. That thing is terrible. I got you right.
What do you think, Mike?
I'm telling you,
Good little
Team
fish.
Canada over there in the other boat, they seemed a little frustrated because that's our 19th. They're at about 6. Now they do have the big fish of the day. I think we have found the magic bait though. The silver spoon, silver and white, is killing them. Ruben's been working hard. Mike Ruben, well, he knows what he's doing when it comes to finding these bait sites. Every day he's out checking stands, filling bait barrels, and running trail cameras. It's not an easy task hunting an area this big. With only a few bait sites and they're spread out so far, it takes lots of hours and dedication to run these baits. A good outfitter spends a lot of time on the road. His bait mix, well, it's pretty interesting, but it works really good. This dog food mixed with a bunch of other stuff, and the bears love it. The other nice thing about using the dog food in 50-pound bags, you don't have to make a giant mess. A lot of times when you're on a bear hunt, when the guides are out baiting, that bait truck or bait trailer, it's one of the nastier things you've ever been in. When you're using this dog food in the 50-pound bags, you don't make a mess like that at all. Now that all the barrels are full, it's time to get in the stand and wait on one of these big, mature boars.
Well, we got a good 5-hour set coming. I'm hoping this big boy will show up. Kind of the same kind of day yesterday. Overcast, chance of rain. This bear doesn't come every day, but he's been coming every couple days. So I'm thinking there's a good chance he might come today, just because he's due to come in here. Maybe we're here early enough he won't even know we're in here. I have no idea what it is. I'm just getting ready in case it's him. Here it comes. Small bears got the big old ears. It's a boar, but the bear we've got on camera here is a lot bigger than that. And there's actually 2 boars bigger than that in here. We still haven't seen either one of them, but we're not going to shoot this dude. If we wanted to, we could though.
Over the years, I've killed a lot of big bears with Sask Adrenaline outfitters, so I'm in no hurry. This is a good bear, but I'm looking for a great bear. I know every time we get in the stand, we have a chance to see several shooter bears. There are 3 or 4 big bears hitting this bait, and I have history with one of them. He's back on the cameras, and I'm hoping for an opportunity to see this giant bear.
Well, we got 2 quads loaded up. I just took all my layers off because I'm hot. It's super hot. Bugs are getting bad. We're going to put Ruben in first, and then we're going like 3 miles further to a bait that I hunted last year. There's a monster bear in there last year that just outsmarted us. We hunted him for a couple days and he got us. He knew we were there, and he is showing back up on camera. So we're going to go try him out and see if we can't get lucky. Got a little story with this guy. He's a big bear.
No doubt, bear hunting can take a great deal of patience, especially when you're looking for these big bears. This is still pretty early in the season. We've all seen plenty of bears, but based on the cameras, we know there's some bigger mature boars in the area, and we've just got to be patient. I've got a gut feeling if we continue to hunt hard, we'll get an opportunity at one of these bears before the end of the week.
That's a dang hole under that bait, man. This is where the bear that we hunted last year was. If we were hunting from the ground, we were a few hundred yards back in there in a different setup, and he just knew we were here, and then they hunted him all year. Couldn't kill him. Super smart bear. Maybe this tree stand setup will work. I will tell you this, there's bear crap in the woods all around this spot. Trails are beat down, barrel is empty, bait's hit hard. They're here. This joint's out of my way. If it's in my way, I won't be able to finish my draw. You just gotta remember that. This is a really pretty spot. Yeah, it is. I like it. It's a lot prettier than our spot. Yeah, I like it because it's like all spruce. That's the sow or the boar.
That's a boar. That's a boar.
He's a big boar, but does he look young to you? Look at his ears. I mean, I don't know. We hadn't been here 45 minutes. There's a shooter boar came in, this bear. He gave me several opportunities. Just early in the evening, first bear, I might have made a mistake and not shot him, but I'm gonna take that chance.
Now that Michael has caught all the fish in the lake, he's got that fishing out of his system. Now it's time to get out there and try to find a big bear. A few years ago, I brought Michael up with me when he was a little bit younger, and we didn't get a chance to hunt, but Michael sure caught the fish. It was still his first experience in bear camp, and this year he gets to hunt. He's been practicing hard with his Excalibur crossbow, and he's comfortable all the way out to 40 yards with no problem. Mike knows these target bears he's got on camera, and they've been hitting this bait all the time. We're going to build a brush blind on the ground because it would be difficult to get 3 of us in the stand in the same tree. So we've got a long sit ahead of us, but hopefully it'll all be worth the wait.
All right, we got a little brush blind set up. We're literally under the tree stand because there's 3 of us. It's just easier this way. It's Michael's first bear hunt ever. I think I'm more excited than he is. The mosquitoes are intense. The black flies are intense. But that normally means there's bears around.
I see a big bear. Straight in front. No. He's in the brush straight ahead. I don't see him anymore.
Just tell me when he's coming.
There it is.
Well, there you go. You asked me if they could climb. Get ready. He's coming. That's why that bear did that. Michael will not be able to watch him walk up. That's all I'll be able to tell Big Hughes.
I see him. There he is. He's coming up. They're fighting.
Did you get that, Porter? Just stay ready, Michael.
The big one's leaving.
He's right behind her.
Is he gonna? Yep, I see him. Here he is. Yep, that's him.
Let him come out though. It's good. Porter can't see him.
He's pretty far. There he is.
That's him, I think.
Yeah, it's him. I can't see his ears. They're cut off. It's him. I saw it.
22 yards.
22. Here we go.
It's gonna be 20 when she's at 20. Get ready. Porter, you ready?
Yeah. You're in the way, Dad.
Just when he turns broadside, Michael, he'll turn.
No, you need to tell me when his shoulders are.
See,
Oh, that's it.
right there. Get him. Squeeze.
Oh my God! Why won't it squeeze? Come on! Dang it!
Do you see him, Porter?
Yeah.
But do not shoot. Do not shoot. Okay, ready? Get him. Boom. Perfect.
Trying
About 26 yards and pinwheeled him.
I tried to shoot him right there, and I was like, I can't squeeze through this thing.
He said, I can't squeeze. I was like, what do you mean you can't squeeze? That's called nerves, son.
I was like,
Oh, that's awesome. See, I'm sitting behind all this brush, and I can't see the bear at all unless I lean out here, and then Porter's like, your head's in the way. So I'm like trying to look at the bear like this, trying to range him. Well, I hope Ruben's having some of the same luck we're having. First night out, Sask Adrenaline Outfitters, Saskatchewan, Canada. That is a mouthful. Sask Adrenaline Outfitters in Saskatchewan, Canada. There, I did it. Mike Grunman. I've hunted here for years, you know it, and it's just a killer spot. If you want a great black bear hunt, I mean, you'll see we just killed a monster bear.
That's what it's all about, seeing Michael shoot his first bear. Proud dad moment for sure. He did a great job and made a perfect shot. The bear that Mike Grunman called Old Man Bear was the one that came in and he read the script. Michael was able to bear down on his Excalibur crossbow, and he's got his first bear on the ground. Anytime you can get your kids involved in the outdoors is truly special. Don't miss these opportunities. We've got to have the next generation participating in the hunting and shooting sports. Ruben and I are still hunting hard, and the week is not over yet. If you're looking for an awesome black bear hunt, give us a call. We'll get you set up with Mike and Sask Adrenaline Outfitters. There's no better place to bear hunt.